Don't come home. Your sister doesn't want you there. My parents said. Years later, at my wedding, I still remember the night they told me not to come home. It wasn't said gently. It wasn't even said with hesitation. Don't come home, my mom said over the phone. Your sister doesn't want you here. I thought I had misheard her. What? I asked. You heard me. My dad's voice came in cold and final. It's better if you stay somewhere else. I stood there, phone pressed to my ear, trying to understand how things had gotten to this point. Just a few hours earlier, everything had been normal, or at least what passed for normal in our house. My sister, Rachel, had always been the center of everything. Her feelings mattered more. Her opinions carried more weight. And when she was upset, the whole house adjusted around her. That night, she was upset. And somehow, that became my fault. It started with something small. A conversation that turned into an argument that turned into her crying. And once she cried, that was it. My parents didn't ask what happened. They didn't ask what I said. They didn't even look at me. They went straight to her. Are you okay? What happened? Tell us everything. I stood there, waiting, hoping they would at least ask for my side. They didn't. Rachel told her version of the story, twisted just enough to make me look like the problem. And my parents believed her, completely, without question. You need to apologize, my mom told me. For what? I asked. For upsetting your sister. I didn't. Stop arguing. My dad snapped. That was always his solution. Not understanding. Not listening. Just ending the conversation. I looked at Rachel. She wouldn't even meet my eyes. She just sat there, letting them defend her, letting them choose her. Like always. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do, I said. That was the moment everything shifted. My dad stood up. Then you don't need to be here tonight. I blinked. What? You heard me? He said. Go stay with a friend. A hotel. I don't care. I looked at my mom, expecting her to soften it, to say something different. She didn't. She just nodded. It's better this way, she said. Better for who? I didn't ask, because I already knew the answer. I grabbed my keys, my jacket, and I left. I thought it was temporary. A night. Maybe two. I thought things would calm down, that they would call me back, tell me to come home. They didn't. Days passed, then weeks. And slowly, that night stopped being temporary. It became permanent. No calls, no messages, no apologies, just silence. Because they had made a choice. And it wasn't me. Years passed after that. I built a life without them. A stable one. A good one. One where I didn't have to compete for basic respect. And eventually, I met someone who showed me what family was supposed to feel like. Support. Understanding. Equality. We built something real. Something solid. And years later, we decided to get married. I planned everything carefully. The venue, the guests, every detail, including one very important list. Who was invited and who wasn't. So when I saw them standing at the entrance on my wedding day, smiling like nothing had ever happened, I realized something. They hadn't changed at all. But this time, they weren't the ones in control anymore. I saw them before anyone else did. Standing near the entrance, dressed like they belonged there, smiling like this was just another family event, like the last few years hadn't happened at all. For a moment, I thought maybe I was imagining it, but I wasn't. My mom adjusted her dress. My dad looked around the venue, nodding politely at guests, like they had every right to be there, like they had been invited. They hadn't. I felt something tighten in my chest. Not anger, not even shock, just clarity, because this told me everything I needed to know. They didn't think they had done anything wrong. I walked toward them slowly, each step steady, measured. They noticed me halfway there. My mom's face lit up. "There you are," she said, like she had been waiting for me. My dad smiled. "You look good," he added, like this was normal, like we had spoken yesterday. I stopped a few feet in front of them. "Why are you here?" I asked. My tone was calm, but direct. My mom blinked. "What do you mean? It's your wedding." "Yes," I said. "It is." My dad's smile faded slightly. "We're your parents," he said. "That doesn't answer my question." A small silence formed between us. Guests moved around us, unaware of what was happening. My mom tried again. "We thought it was time," she said carefully. "Time for what?" "To move on," she replied. I let out a small breath. "From what?" She hesitated, then said it. "From the past. The past. Like it was something small, something temporary, something that just faded." I looked at both of them. "You told me not to come home," I said. Neither of them responded. "You didn't call," I continued. "You didn't check on me." Still nothing. "You let one argument decide everything." My dad shifted slightly. "It wasn't just one argument," he said. I nodded. "You're right." Then I held his gaze. It was a choice. That landed because they both knew it was true. My mom's voice softened. "We didn't expect it to go that far." But it did. Silence again. Then she took a small step closer. "We're here now," she said. Like that fixed something. Like showing up erased everything else. I shook my head slightly. "That's not how this works." My dad frowned. "What do you mean?" I glanced toward the ceremony area, then back at them. "I mean, this isn't your event to walk into like nothing happened." My mom's expression changed. Hurt. Confused. "What are you saying?" she asked quietly. I didn't hesitate. "I'm saying you weren't invited." The words hung in the air. Clear. Final. And for the first time, they realized this wasn't going to go the way they expected. Because this time, I wasn't the one waiting to be accepted. They were. My mom stared at me. "You're serious?" she asked quietly. "Yes." My dad's jaw tightened. "So you're just cutting us out?" I held his gaze. "No," I said calmly. "You did that years ago." Silence. Heavy. Real. My mom's eyes filled slightly. "We thought you'd understand," she said. "Understand what?" I asked. "That your sister needed us," she replied. I nodded slowly. "And I didn't." She didn't answer. Because she couldn't. I took a small step back. "This is my wedding," I said. "My life. The one I built after you told me I didn't belong in yours." My dad looked around like he was just now realizing where he was standing. "And we don't belong here?" he asked. I shook my head. "Not like this. Not without accountability. Not without acknowledging what they did." My mom's voice broke slightly. "Can we fix it?" I paused, then answered honestly. "Maybe not today. Not like this. Because some things take more than showing up. They take time, effort, truth." I gestured gently toward the exit. "Please leave." For a moment, neither of them moved. Then slowly, they turned and walked away. No argument, no scene, just quiet. As I watched them go, I felt something I hadn't expected. Not anger, not sadness. Just peace. Because for the first time, I wasn't the one being pushed out. I was the one choosing who stayed. And this time, I chose myself.